things like 80s. So this one is running. Oh my God. My internet's so slow. Now, if anyone wants this. Thank you so much. Were we supposed to hang last night? I have no idea what we were supposed to do yesterday. So that one is running. And let's see, let's do this brooch. It's on the card, but I think the card looks like it's about to murder me. So here is the Napier mark. Oh, look how fancy he is. Beautiful. Oh, yeah. She had a power outage. I know. I told her to do her show by candlelight. She was like, that's a disaster. I'm like, no, it would be fun. We're going to run this one for 11. It is a beautiful fox. We are here for 30 minutes, friends, on the Napier Ray train. And right after me is Monica. I know. So cute, right? I think all his stones are there and such a beautiful enamel. So that is running. There's only one person in the Givey. So, somebody is pretty much getting a guaranteed win. Let's see what else we got here. She's like, I'm the one that entered. Dang it. Shh. This next one is kind of got more fall colors, but it is still very, very pretty. It is more modern Napier with the blues and the browns. And you've got that nice center. And we're going to run this one for 12. I've been missing all the shows, unfortunately. I caught a little bit of Kristen's, obviously, because I was in there. I have been in back-to-back meetings since 6 a.m. this morning, and I still have to go back to work after this show. Like, I had to tell my son, so this one's running now. I had to tell my son that we were not going to Taekwondo today because I said too much work. Isn't that crazy? So that's why I'm like, I am not going to back out of these shows. These shows give me joy. This one is two pairs of earrings here. It had 3 pairs, but someone said, no, I'm taking that pair. So now you have 2, and I'm not running them for 10. I'm going to run them for 7. So 2 pairs of silver tone earrings, and it is running now. If anyone is interested in that. Got more stuff, though. I'm going to show this one. This one I think is so, so pretty. I used to have a lot of Napier, actually. But then I sold it all and didn't, replenish. So this one also, but look at the delicate black beads. So good. And then it gets into a little sautoir with the pretty rhinestones. It's marked here as well. It's a very fancy piece. I like it. And we're running this one for 12, if anyone is into that. There we go. I said jewelry happy hour because I forgot to put in extra listings. But that is running now for $12. Beautiful, beautiful piece. Well, I think I know who won. Kristen, whatever shall I give you? I have no idea. Should I just give you a bunch of should I give you a bunch of pins? Should I give you a secret bag of nothing? What should I do? Yeah, we'll figure it out. Here's Napier again. Everything Napier. I like this, obviously. I'm going to like this purple. It's gorgeous. We're going to run it for 8. I don't know. I feel pressure. I feel pressure to do something good. Real good. I don't know. Napier? How have you been saying it? Chime in. I need to hear it. It's not French. How have you been saying it? Well, I don't know what that sounds like. How does it sound? You're going to have to chime in. You're going to have to log in And just, you don't have to go on video. Napier. Napier. Napier? Napier? I actually don't know. I just know that it was not French. Napier. Yeah, it wasn't. It's not Napier. 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 I don't know. Now I'm doubting myself. You lean in on the nape. Napier. I don't know now. Now, if you really actually listen to me, I pronounce it more than one way because I actually don't know, other than it's not French. This one is a really pretty silver tone one. It's on a long chain. And I'm going to run it for 10. So it is a pendant and a brooch. So that one is running a little slight yellowing on there. Oh no, he is. So from what I remember from the lady that wrote the book on him, he absolutely detested when people mispronounced his name. Like, it was one of those things, when your name is Leia and people say Leah. It was like one of those where he was like, it's Leia, like that. That's from what I recall. So this one is a multi-layer one, very, very pretty. And it is fold over cost. Now I'm just going to avoid saying the name because everybody knows what train they're on. Multi-chain, multi-layer. Look at that drape. It's so good. And we are running now for $15, and there are 10 seconds left on that one. If there is anything you'd like to see, feel free to let me know. I did take pictures of whatever I've shown already and some things that were already listed. This one is a interesting set. I did zero research on it. It's a 4-leaf clover, so you'll be ready for March. So it comes with the earrings, the necklace, and then these 2 charms. And I think you could take that charm out and put it with something else. MSRP was $24, so we're going to run it for $12. Oh, let me run it so you can see. I'm just going to have to hold it because it's not going to work. So how has the train been going? I've missed so much. Honestly, I've missed so very much. Because tomorrow and Friday I'm taking the day off, so we are taking our kid out before he goes to school on Wednesday. So this one is running now. You get the earrings and the necklace. I know it's not St. Patrick's, but you can definitely use that necklace when you take off this pendant. This is that one. I'm sorry, it says jewelry happy hour. I forgot to put in extra listings. I made a boo-boo. I failed. Where's the other earring? Okay, hold on. There it is. Then we have this pair of earrings marked on the back. They're lever back. These are fun. Nice standard everyday earrings. I'm going to run them for $5 because that's the only time I'll run these for $5. I usually will run them for $8. But if anyone's interested on these, that is running now. I liked getting some of the newer items because, the ones that survived and the older, don't get me wrong, they're stunning. But they lean so heavily on the gold tone that I was like, I need more color. I need a little bit more color. Look at this thing. Is this like half an oyster with pearls? I don't know. I had to clean it, but I didn't clean it all the way. There's a lot still more to be done here. There's the mark. Somebody like, I don't know what is running down there, but it is an older brooch. I think it's kind of cool looking, very sophisticated, if you will. Apparently I'm running it for $12, so this one is running now. It's a little bit different from the things that we've seen. There we go. And know that we have about 20 minutes, right? Before we raid Monica. I'm like, now I don't trust my words. See her at 5 or 8, depending on your time zone. Um, it is a 30-minute raid train, so lots of different sellers, but just 30 minutes per seller. This one is a beautiful bracelet. Did you not have something like this, Kristen? I think you did. Very nice piece. This is like a quintessential one. 6 3/4. You can see my fan. Let's run that one at 8. And it is running now. I know, it's really pretty. I thought I saw you show it. So that one is running. Next up, we have a pair of. It's be nice, well made. It is. A lot of this stuff is very well made, I will say. Because if they can stand just like hanging around in someone's jewelry box all this time without being used then and not fall apart, that's great. This one's more of the contemporary one, little teardrop in like a brassy or gold brush tone. They really did. This one is running for 5 if anyone likes these. Oh, this next one I thought was so cute. Let me make sure it's the brand because I always question myself because you're always, every time you find them in the wild, it's always something that is very bold, gold, and sophisticated, or silver, if that's the case, because they did do a lot of silver tone. But what I didn't expect to see, I think this says that, right? Yeah, but that's a lot of the, yeah, see, so this says Napier. I'm going to look it up now. It's like a bolo, but it's not. And it has a little heart and 2 heart dangles. Isn't that so cute? It's a very long one. I'm going to run it for 10. And I know that it's tarnished at the bottom, which is why it's $10. Isn't it just adorable? So, little heart dangle necklace. It's very long. And we are running it for 10. There we go. That is running. It may. I don't know if it's gold tone loss or not. So that one is running now. And we've got 4 seconds left. Next up, I think I made listings for things that I actually pre-listed, which is funny. So I'm just going to have to reuse this for a different piece. This amazing necklace. It's chunky, it's swirly and whirly and everything nice. It is marked there. Let me just redo this listing because so that it reflects the right thing. So this one is that one, and this is the swirly necklace. And this one is actually 22. And it's going to run. It's just stunning. A really beautiful statement necklace. Very lightweight. And that one is running now for 22. Yeah, I wish I had the set because that is just so gorgeous. I do have a silver piece though, not aside from, no, I think that was the only silver tone. Oh no. Wow. Next up, we also have this bracelet, a little older one. It does have wear right here, which is why we're going to run it for less. Yeah. Oh, trying to get that. There it is. And it's got the box closure and the safety chain. See? Very pretty. There is some debris on the inside as well. But I love the way that looks. Isn't it fantastic? It will fit. So I'm a 6.5. And that's what that fits. So yeah, it is 6.5 or smaller. 7, you might have a really close tight fit, but it's gorgeous. But remember, there is the wear right there. So this one is gonna run for just 8 because of that wear. It is. I wish it was in pristine condition. It's stunning, and it is running now. Hey Heather, how are you? Welcome to the Napier raid train. I'm only here for about 15 more minutes. I'm not sure if I'm showing on Friday, which I usually sign up for, because my husband and I are taking my son out. I know, this one is 22. I just ran it, but I may do a pop-up later in the week. Not during when people are showing, obviously. Because I won't be able to show Friday. But there, isn't it so pretty? It is 22. If anyone is, if you want me to, you know what, I'm just going to rerun it. What the hey, I'm here. I showed it. No, it's okay if nobody wants it, but we are rerunning it. I called it the swirly necklace. And it's not like you can see me, but I totally did spirit fingers behind I did it behind the phone, like you could tell I'm doing swirly necklace. This one is a set. This is for the 80s wild lady and you. So it comes with matching earrings. I lost the back of this, so I'll replace it. Comes with the earrings and the necklace. Can you get more like 80s than this? This is so 80s. But it is a set, and I'm going to run it for 10 just for the show special. Then we go back to regular pricing. So you get the pierced earrings and the pendant, one money. And it is running now. I really do too. But it needs to be more orange, I think, for her. So this one is running with 4 seconds. This is a wild one. It was like, I want to know the lady who had that in her closet. Don't you? I really do. Like, what else were you wearing? Other one, this one is on card. It still has the tag on it. This one reminds me of mustaches. I'm sorry if that spoils it for you. But it was $25. It's gold tone. Another swirly whirly at 6 3/4. I do too. Some people just, they're going to have, if they're like downsizing, they're going to have a fantastic estate sale. And this one's running for 10. It's a full over class, still has a tag on it. It was originally sold for 25, and I have it going for 10. No, that one fell. Hold on. Oof. We have 10 minutes left, friends. So if there's something you like in the chat. Yes, true. But I'm over here just like, I'm part of the train. I need to give good deals. I don't care about my cost. Then we have these faux pearl earrings on card. Well, I'll change those backs for you though. They were selling for 5. They're selling for 5 today. My goodness. I blame all those cards, those calls that I had at work. Like totally, like even every meeting I had to present. Every single meeting. And I was like, I don't know how much my brain can handle anymore. My brain is all Somebody asked me a question and I was like, I'm sorry, what? Because I blanked out. This one has some verdigris on it right there, so we are discounting this one as well. Needs a little cleanup, but it's a cute necklace, more like a collar style. And as you can see, it is fabulous. I went mute. Sorry, I was trying to change the thing, but I knew I went on mute on my own this time. So we're going to run this one for $5 because it has the call outs. verdigris. And it is running now. We have about 9 minutes left, so if there's anything that you are interested in seeing, please feel free to let me know. Next up is a more simpler bracelet. See, a lot of gold tone. A lot of gold tone. I wish I had more color. Let's see. This one has a little gold tone loss at the attachments there. But it is a nice braided piece, and everywhere else it still looks great. It's just right here at the hook area that there's a little bit of wear. So we're running this one for $5 as well, and it is 6 3/4. Let's run this one, $5. Oh, forgot to put callouts. Callouts. Wear at closure. And it is running now. It's a nice little braided piece. And let's see, what else am I showing? I don't know if anyone likes clip-on earrings, but I did have clip-on earrings. These were like my favorite clip-on earrings. Look at that. The little pretty wreaths. And they're different. They're not like the regular clip backs that we see. It's like a little tail. They're so adorable, and they're very lightweight. They have to be. But I'm only running them for $10. What a steal. So this one is running now. They're beautiful condition, though. All right. 3 seconds left. Okay, we'll put those down. Let's go with some chunky necklaces. This one, let's make sure. Wait, where's the mark on this one? Oh, can't show that one. We'll show this one instead. Chonk. This one's not as chonk as the other was. The thing is, like, there was that time, like, I don't know, I think it was a few months ago, where everybody wanted chunky gold tone necklaces. And the majority of mine were all Napier and Monet. I didn't have anything but those as my big old chunky things. So people went to town with that. Uh-oh. Is this closure broken? I hope not. I can't seem to close it, so I can't sell it until I figure out what the hay is going on with this. Darn. I can't sell it. I think it's not closing right for some reason. Wah, wah. So the only necklace I have gold tone is the swirly swirl. But I have beaded ones. So, like, this one is an oldie as well. And it's so tiny. Isn't that tiny? You had to go in close for that one. It is silver tone with a little bit of, there is some wear to it because it's an old piece. Just simple gold tone beads. And we're going to run that one for just $7. It says jewelry has wear. Because it does. And that one is running for $7. Next up. We have 5 minutes left, friends. So if there's anything you are dying to see, let me know. Little vine style necklace. It's lobster clasp with beautiful extension and beautiful blue rhinestones. This one is one of the last ones I have that has a lot of color on it from Napier. So right now it is at 6 3/4. That's, I think, probably the biggest it'll go. Let's double check. Yeah, That looks like that's the last one. So 6 3/4. And uh-oh, I ran out of listings. Let me just add this one. And it is going to run for $10. I have 4 minutes left, friends, before we have to raid. So check out the store. If there was something you want me to run, let me know and I'll go ahead and do it right before we got to raid. We don't want to be late. And it is running now. Beautiful vine style bracelet. Gold tone. Lobster class. One is running. Got an older, I don't know how old this brooch is, but it is also an oldie. It does have some, yeah, this one has some wear to it, but it's like a pretty dome one. Needs some cleanup in the back. It is old. So this one is going to run for $7. There we go. And it is running now. In case anyone likes those golden dome pieces. So I think in the last 3 minutes that we have left, I'll just quickly just flash some of the stuff that we went over. And if there's anything that you want me to run, feel free to let me know. I'm not running on Friday, unfortunately, but I might run in, I don't know. We'll see what my schedule looks like. See where I can pop up without interfering with the weekend sales. So let me just show you guys what we had. If there's any of these that you like, you can either ask me to rerun it now or reach out to me after the show. This one's a long one. And this is the one that had the hearts on it with the little dangles. Let's see. We ran this one right at the beginning. These. Oh, I forgot to run the little heart. We have a tiny pair of hearts. Look how cute. This is only going to be $5. How cute are these little twin hearts? So let's go ahead and add that. There's a little bit of wear. A little bit of wear on one of the corners of the hearts, but otherwise still in beautiful condition. This will be the last thing I run before we raid, and $5. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. This was one of the brands when I first switched over to jewelry a little while back. This was one of the brands I showcased. This one and Monet. And they gave me such a solid foundation, so they'll always have a little fond place in my heart. In my heart. All right. Thank you guys again. Let's see if Maximus Nanner, she is on. So we'll see you guys next time. See you there. Bye.